you're talking about recording your conversations with clients, and that, like, I know probably people on here do that. They text their clients and they take screenshots. I gave up on I gave up on giving away my cell phone number to clients. Realtors still have it, but I gave up on giving that to clients years ago, and just got at the time, a VoIP phone line. And now, maybe people know, but you can actually get Zoom Phone and the app on your phone, so that when you dial out of your cell phone, you can actually choose to dial out from your office line. And that way, people aren't communicating with text with you. So I just can't comprehend screen capture, screen capture. Like,
No.
it just makes me want to. Anyway.
No, I've never been able to understand that either. And the problem with texting and clients is texting socially, an immediate response is expected 24/7 to text messages, unlike an inbox where you can set an autoresponder.
Right.
People understand you might be busy, you might be away from your phone. We all know now that we're never away from our phones. Our phones are never more than 2 feet away from us. They're within arm's reach always.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no excuse for not replying to a text. And to that end, I'd just move clients away. I'd be like, you know what? My family, my friends text me. My clients don't. They email me. I assure you, my email's on my phone. I pay as much attention to it as I can. But I need a written record of all of our communications for the regulator. I can't text you. I have to email. And I had a couple shortcuts set up as well to direct people back to email. Or if they asked a question, a complex question in particular, I would say, we'll reply by email. And then I copy and paste the question into an email and reply by email.
Dalia, go ahead.
Good morning, folks. Dustin, you spoke earlier about a situation where the bank pulled a line of credit. Have you seen any other circumstances under which the bank pulls a line of credit outside of this particular story that you shared with us?
Yes, I have. One other example I'll give you is your client turns out to be suspected of being not a good human, and their name shows up in the newspaper, and that is enough for a lender to actually call the line. And they called his mortgage as well, but his mortgage had 3.5 years left on the term. So technically the mortgage, he was safe for 3.5 years. But he called me in a panic saying, I gotta have 300 grand in 30 days. What am I gonna do? And I'm like, why? And he wouldn't tell me. And then someone said, hey, did you see so-and-so in the newspaper? and that was why. So yeah, there's a lot of different things that are being, attention is being paid to.
Have you seen the bank pull the line for clients who are just making interest-only payment on their line of credit and they are at a high utilization?
No, but I think we have to be aware that some lenders, I'm not going to name any lenders in this one, I'll let you do your own research. Some lenders do pull clients' credit bureaus. Some lenders do ask clients for updated income documentation, which you don't actually have to provide. The client doesn't have to provide it, but it's being asked for. And if the client communicates that I'm actually unemployed, and that lender pulls a bureau and their credit score is down around 550, I think there could be circumstances where, yeah, that would happen. But that's obviously a pretty big life change, because to qualify for that line, you had to be at such a high standard. But
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks for the question. Just quickly here, is a collateral charge mortgage a demand loan, i.e. the fixed variable term portion can be called?
The collateral charge mortgage it's a whole other topic. The number one thing I like to express to clients in particular, so strategically, when your client has their own business, and that business, it's incorporated, and it's got a line of credit with the bank, their bank, that they do all their banking with, and they're thinking about taking a residential mortgage through that same bank, what actually winds up happening is every other debt they have with that bank, including corporate debts, even if they only own 20% of the corporation, anything they've signed on, corporate, otherwise, credit card, co-signed, you name it, is now secured against the equity in their principal residence if they put their mortgage against the principal residence through that same institution. So that's one of the number one ways I was able to pry clients away from that whole one bank holistic solution, because you don't want one bank to have their hooks into all your personal life and all your business life. I mean, even you guys, you don't want that. Like, I personally have my personal banking, I have a personal bank account at one institution. I have my corporate accounts all at another institution, and my mortgages are actually held by a third institution. So church and state.